Please, no judgment, please.
I have no words. Welcome to Where's the Remote? Each week we're breaking down the TV everyone's talking about in sci-fi, drama, reality TV, and everything in between. I'm your host, Steven. I'm joined here by my amazing co-host, Régine. What's poppin'? What's goody, friend? How are you? How's life?
Living it, you know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit, yo. Talk your shit. Let them know.
Doing my best, but my best is always great. So there's listen, I'm popping my shit more and more for 2026. I feel like the universe wants me to. So that's just where I'm
Hey,
heading.
as long as you stay in alignment, that's all that matters.
Doing my best. Like I said, my best is even great. So even though it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but you know, it is what
It's
it
all
is.
about perspective. It's all about perspective.
Exactly.
I
But
love
yeah.
that. Love that for you. Love that for you. But we are here to react to the season finale of Paradise. It's caught the nation by storm. Um,
Mm.
what was that sound effect for? What
Please,
was that grunt for?
disregard me. I think I'm not here.
Oh man. Nah, you're here live in the flesh. This is what the people tune in for. If you haven't done so already, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We are coming up on 500 subscribers on YouTube.
Woo!
We appreciate everybody that has subscribed, even for the ones that haven't, but they still lock in a little bit. Just go over there, click that button. Just click the button, turn on the bell, and just there you kosher with us. Everything's copacetic. But no, it's been a very quick 6 months.
What?
We've been having our conversations on the side, and it's kind of like mind blowing the fact
Yeah.
that it's already been 6 months since we started. Well, since the show launched. We're
Yeah, no,
definitely
we were.
coming up on. We've had earlier conversations, and
Yeah.
it definitely took a while to get to that point. You
Yeah.
had your wedding that you needed to plan. I was like
Yeah.
in between,
Yeah.
finding a new job at the time. So a lot of
Yeah.
things have it's been quite a year. It's been quite a
Yeah.
year,
It's
to say the
insane.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
so
I
crazy.
never necessarily I don't think we ever had a conversation of like, hey, at this time we want to hit
Yeah.
this number of people and like these
No.
certain things need to happen. It was kind of
Yeah,
like we're gonna
no.
create and whatever happens, happens. Like
Yeah.
went viral on TikTok one time and
It's still
still,
growing. It's
yeah, it's like I think it's
crazy.
like 200k
Yeah. Yeah.
views at this point. Went
Yeah.
viral on TikTok. We're about to hit 500 subscribers, so it's been quite a journey.
Yeah.
And I've loved every second of it. My
Oh, yeah.
eyes, maybe not so much with all the editing, but I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it because
Yeah.
I think we both said like I want to get paid to watch TV, and
Yeah.
every day we're a step closer.
Literally.
Every day.
Crazy. It's like, you say stuff. You just be talking shit. You just be talking shit, but then it's like, no, some things can be your reality. Yeah.
Listen,
They
man.
call that what they call that? Manifestation, how they call that?
This is true. It makes me think about this. This is obscure, but it
Yeah.
makes me think about this Russell Westbrook Jordan ad. I think his first ad was like the tagline was "Why not?" Like essentially anything that you can do, why not him? Why couldn't he do X, Y,
Yeah.
and Z? So
Yeah.
kind of works in the same. Why not? Why can't we get paid to watch TV? Like I said, every day we a step closer.
Literally.
Every day we a step closer.
Literally.
But we'll go through a recap of the events of the episode, then we'll point out the different scenes that stuck out to us, and then we'll wrap this up with a nice little bow and give our rating for the episode, and then give you guys a rating for the entire season itself. And because I think I brought this up in one of our other recordings, the way I had my like system set up, I couldn't see what we've rated everything else, but I was able to fix it so we could touch upon that as well. And, just see, because we watch a lot of shit. We watch a lot of shit. And so there's a lot of thoughts and opinions out there circulating. Yeah. So we could cover that a little bit as well. But before we do any of that, this is something that literally came to me probably like 30, 45 minutes before we started recording. And I had texted you because I was scrolling on TikTok. I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this interview from Ryan M. Perez. Shout out to him. But he was interviewing the actor Kirk Acevedo. He has been on Oz. He's been on Fringe. He's also on The Walking Dead
Mhm.
for a brief time. He's apparently on Lioness as well. I haven't watched
Yeah.
Lioness. I haven't watched Band of Brothers, but I know that's a show that gets a lot of praise. I
You're
think it's
like
the
HBO,
HBO show.
right?
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
HBO show, I think in like 2001.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, and then he was also on Arrow. He's been on a bunch of things. But
Yeah.
essentially the clip, and I'll put it up here.
And so I went from working nonstop to now I got to sell my house. I got to sell my house. And it's just like, and everyone's going through this. I have so many friends, people you know, actors you know that had to sell their house. And so then, in the process of all of that, like I'm under all this stress
Are you doing
because
conventions? Like, are you
no,
doing?
everything's dead.
Yeah,
Can't do any of that. There's nothing. And then we have the writer's strike, and then you have the fires, like
yeah,
all this on top of, and so TV is really the only place to really make a living now because it's not in film. For guys like me, guys like us, it's not in film. It's not,
yeah,
it's not in film. I can't even tell you what they want to offer us. It's not even a livable wage. And then TV now, all the movie stars, since there's no more films, not the way it used to be,
yeah.
they're all in TV. I'm going to talk about every Oscar winner as doing some 8 to 10 to 13 episode show multiple times.
Literally, Nicole Kidman's in like 11 shows.
I mean, so do you see what I mean? So
Yeah,
uh, I'm competing with Oscar winners.
yeah,
I was like, hey, should we pay Kirk his quote or this guy that was nominated for an Oscar 7, 8, 10 years ago? See the
yeah,
problem?
yeah.
So the middle class,
Is
like with
evaporating.
anything, like with in any economy in any country, the middle class always gets squeezed out. And we're getting squeezed out.
Hey, what do you
So,
think? Oh, yeah. Sorry, go on.
so I'm gonna circle this back to having money and what money does. Right? Like oh, money isn't what it seems, right? All right, so you don't work for 2, 3 years now. And you do like a little guest spot for a friend who asked me to do a cameo in The Offer.
Oh,
Dexter
yeah, yeah,
Fletcher.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dexter said,
Yo,
"Hey
you're
man,
you're homies with Dexter. Oh, I love
yeah," because
Dexter.
Band
Yeah.
of Brothers also. He's like, "Hey, could you do this?" And then Terry Metalis was like, "Hey, could you do a little uh, um, uh, Star Trek?" Oh yeah, sure, sure, sure. You know what I mean? Like, of course, having money makes things a lot easier, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just unfortunate. There's just less opportunities for us as actors. Doesn't matter how good you are. There's just less opportunities, more competition, less content.
Do you?
Recipe for disaster.
Essentially the video, he's talking about how they're essentially Hollywood is eliminating the middle class actor. You know
Mm,
me, I love the behind the scenes stuff. I
yeah.
love all the conversations about it. And we've kind of had conversations of like how the industry is being impacted by different things. We're not that
Mhm.
far off from the writer's strike, the actor's
Yeah.
strike. You
Yeah.
know, they're still recovering from everything COVID related. Like so many things. We've talked multiple times about the mergers.
Yeah.
But he was essentially saying, middle class actors are kind of being phased out. He was talking about how, he had to sell his house. He's been there was a right before, I think right before COVID, if I remember correctly, he was struggling with finding gigs. Then COVID happened. Then remember there was those LA fires like a couple years ago.
Yep. Yep.
So it was just like a compound of different things. And then he goes on to say, you know, there's no money in movie making anymore. There's a lot of things that have shifted from the industry in that sort of sense. And I think we also brought this up at one point too. People forget, like way back in the day, which is not that far ago, far a long ago, but way back in the day, to be a TV star was like, oh, you can only do TV. Like
Yeah.
you don't jump to movies.
Yeah.
And if you're a movie star, you only do movies.
Yep.
TV is like beneath you.
Yeah, like
But
Nico
now, exactly. But now, so many movie stars are going to
Yeah,
TV because that's
yeah,
where the money is at. And so
yeah,
now you're having, um, Nicole Kidman. I'm trying to
yeah.
think of other movie stars
Nicole Kidman has done so many shows. So many shows.
like people like that. And you could just insert any single movie star.
Mhm.
They've done some sort of like series, multiple series or whatever. But
Yeah.
when that happens, people that are considered, middle of the pack actors, not in
Mhm.
terms of like skill set, they just never got an opportunity to do
A
anything
big
bigger,
yeah,
bigger
right.
role. They
Yeah.
kind of get phased out. So it's like we're gonna do with the big names are gonna come do the TV shows, and then we'll put them around newbies or nobodies. So it's
Mm,
like, yeah, we give the big money to the big name actor or actress because that's what they command. And then the little money goes to the newbie because
yeah.
they don't have any sort of background to command much more money. So then it leaves people that are middle in the pack like him. Like if you go through his filmography, like
Yeah.
he's done everything. Like
Yeah.
I only mentioned like what I mentioned, like
I think I've seen a
six
couple of
shows.
movies he done too.
He's been in
Yeah.
Planet of the Apes
Yeah.
franchise. He's been in a bunch of shit. But like now, phone ain't ringing no more. Like they don't have room for actor of his status, which is
Yeah.
crazy because we've been watching a lot of TV shows, and a lot of times we'll watch shit and be like, "Oh yeah, I know you from such and such from
Mhm.
other place,"
Mhm.
or like, and it's
Yeah.
like these people don't get roles anymore, or even because I started rewatching Homeland. Timothy
Mhm.
Chalamet's in it, which I forgot about. Yes, he plays the vice president's son that Dana starts to date. He's in
Mhm.
it. This is season 2.
Mhm.
Um, the guy who played Jim McGill's brother in Better Call Saul, he makes a cameo. Like so many people that I recognize from other shit
Yeah.
are in Homeland or whatever,
Yeah,
and
and a
they're
lot of the big older shows too.
right. And these
Yeah.
are like quote unquote middle of the pack sort
Yeah.
of talents. So if they're getting phased out, then it means like they're not getting jobs. They're
Yeah.
not, and some of these people, like they are in terms of talent wise, like they are on par with anybody
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Like they are as good or as great as anybody
Yeah.
else. I mean, you love Matthew. Some people could consider Matthew before he jumped into True Detective like middle of the pack. Like he
'Cause he was
just
doing rom-com, so I was like, you couldn't even see what he could really do until he jumped ship.
right. So, but
Yeah.
now he's a superstar. So it's like
Yeah, he
Pedro
is.
Pascal. Pedro Pascal's been in a bunch of shit
Yeah.
before he became, that guy.
Yeah.
Someone consider middle of the pack. So it's like
Yeah.
if these people don't get the opportunity,
Yeah.
then where does that leave them? So it was
Yeah.
just something that I randomly came across, and I was like, oh damn, I never thought about that.
Yeah. I wonder if I'm not saying movies are on a rise again, but I know, questionable. But, like, I feel like with what everything Ryan Coogler has done with Sinners, I feel like people are competing. I think I seen a quote where like in life, if you're just doing stuff and you're not competing, you're not gonna win, basically. I feel like people just kind of stopped competing when it came to movies. And now with Ryan Coogler and the deal that he did with Sinners and the wars that won with Sinners and the originality of Sinners, I feel like I'm hoping at least and on the movie side that people are coming back with original ideas. I seen another movie, I can't recall who it is or what it is, but it seemed like an original idea. So I'm hoping like those original ideas popping back up where movies are entertaining again,
Hmm.
where that it won't be such a gap in between superstars and not superstars too. I hate to say that. It was like, if you're on
Well,
the
yeah,
sequel and you're in the credits,
we know who they are.
yeah,
We know
exactly.
who they are. Yeah,
Exactly. So I'm hoping, that just helps. Like, let's start competing again in life. I feel like we some people just we as people kind of just stop doing it because capitalism. So
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. Hopefully, you're right, but I don't know, man. The movie industry is so fickle and so
it is, and it's like the TV industry is just booming.
Yeah,
So
it's booming, but then it's also like a flawed booming because, like we said, it's
uh,
these superstars that are coming back
yeah,
to TV to take up
yeah.
all these spots.
Oh, even like
John Hamm from fucking Mad Men being a
yeah,
mad shit, and I'm like, somebody else could do stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I feel like Apple TV is like the number one criminal when it comes to that idea.
Yes, I was about to say that because The Last Frontier, we had what's the black lady's name? Cannot recall. The black lady, the CIA agent in The Last Frontier.
There was a black CIA agent.
Yeah, well, she
Oh, you talking about is it Alfred Woodard?
yes, Alfred Woodard, yeah. Like even like I know her for sure from movies, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
her being on Last Frontier, like she's the only reason why really wanted to watch it.
And
For real.
then while I was watching that clip, um, I then looked into the comments, which is why it made me think of Nicole Kidman because somebody
Yeah,
said like Nicole Kidman been in like 11 TV shows,
she's been in a lot.
which she probably has been. You wanted to watch Scarpetta, still haven't seen a single
I
tweet
know.
thread,
I know. Even though I did see, it
not
was
a TikTok, not a
I
nothing.
know, I haven't seen nothing, but I did
uh,
see that it was number 2 on Amazon Prime.
I take that with a grain of salt.
I know.
But somebody else in the comments was like, another telltale sign is like you started to see like these superstars are like doing commercials. Like commercials were reserved for like people on the cusp,
Yeah,
nobodies, like,
yeah.
newbies, I should say. Let me not say
Ooh,
nobodies. That's
everybody trying to
offensive.
get paid, man.
And
That's
it's like, bruh, you know, it's
get
wild
paid,
times.
young,
Very,
get
very, very
paid.
unfortunate. Very unfortunate.
It's
And unfortunately, it mimics everyday life. Like,
literally.
as someone who's actively trying to look for what I'm
Yeah.
doing next professionally, like a lot of the roles are you either need to be senior or you need to be entry where we pay you crumbs. And it's like, okay, what about the millions of people that are middle of the pack? Like they need to work too. I'm tired. Yeah, fuck the show. Um all right. So let's jump into this recap of the season finale of Paradise. The season 2 finale of Paradise, titled Exodus, concludes with the dramatic destruction of the bunker as Sinatra, played by Julianne Nicholson, sacrifices herself to contain a nuclear meltdown, allowing the residents to escape into the outside world. The episode finally reveals that the mysterious Alex is not a person, but an AI powered quantum computer built years ago by Link/Dylan, which has begun manipulating time and creating multiversal anomalies. Amidst the chaos, Xavier, played by Sterling K. Brown, manages to rescue his children from a trapped elevator and is later designated by Sinatra as User X, the person
Mm,
destined to access the true core of Alex, located in a second secret bunker 100 miles away. As the city of Paradise implodes, the survivors emerge into a world that is no longer safe, setting the stage for a third season focused on Xavier's new mission to use Alex's time bending capabilities to potentially fix everything and undo the tragedies of the past.
mm.
And that's the recap for the season finale. Before we jump into the scenes and your immediate thoughts, what were your sentiments? Because I can't remember if I'm sure we did, but I can't remember at this time.
I
What
know,
were
right?
your thoughts or sentiments of like what were you expecting of like, okay, I'm ready for the season
Yeah.
finale. Like what am I expecting? What goals, what questions did they feel like they need to answer for you? Like what were you
Yeah.
feeling going into this?
I can't recall, and I should have, like, recapped how I felt last episode because
I
I
don't
thought
think either of us did it.
I know, I thought I was like, "Dang, I should like, how did I feel going into the episode?" So, I do remember me last episode, I was like, "Oh my god, they dropped so many holes for them to fill
Mm-hmm.
for the season finale," and I do feel like they did fill those holes, for the season finale. 'Cause I feel like a big one was, like, are the girls gonna get trapped in obviously, they wasn't gonna get trapped in there, but, like, how they're gonna get out of the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
What was gonna happen with Jeremy and Robinson, down below? What else? Are Xavier and Terry going to find their kids again?
Mm-hmm.
How are the the people outside of the bunker are going to get inside the bunker. Obviously, who is Alex? That was like the biggest one. Who the hell is Alex? Who is Alex? And what's another one? Is Dylan Link Sinatra's son?
Mm-hmm.
So I think those are like the biggest questions that I had going into this season finale. And afterwards, I can say they pretty much answered everything that I had. So yeah, I guess I'm not upset about that, but should I give them thoughts?
Yes, clearly you have other thoughts.
Not
So
really.
by all
Not
by
really
all
thoughts.
means.
Now this was a good, again, there were no holes, so I cannot be mad at that. But I guess because it was so many things on the list of to do, they went kind of fast. They went kind of fast. And that irked me about the season
Mm-hmm.
finale. It was like, dang, it's actually so much shit I need to answer. They answered it, but damn, that shit went fast. It's like, and that part I did not like at all. As someone who has loved this entire season and how they built up everything, I don't like how the finale felt rushed in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So for myself, I didn't really have any major thoughts going into the finale.
Yeah.
And I don't want to do like because it's not a like a I told you so kind of moment. But like early on, I was
Yeah.
like, okay, not to discredit anybody that's worked on it. I've watched parts of This Is Us. I respect Dan
Yeah.
Fogelman as a writer, creator, originator, or whatever.
Yeah.
And obviously I have, admiration for Sterling K. Brown, who been
Yeah.
fantastic job. And
Yeah.
then him as a personality in general,
Yeah.
genuinely enjoy his
Root for him,
energy and his
sure.
spirit.
Yeah.
But one of my critiques of like any of these type of shows is if you've seen one apocalyptic show, you've kind of seen
You
them all.
did say that, and a
And
lot
so
of
it's like,
people predict in a sense, like, I was goddamn Alex. Like, I was damn
so it's like you have, for me, maybe not for everybody else. For
Yeah.
me, it's like, if you're going to take this sort of angle, you got to show me something different. You got to show me something new,
Yeah.
or you gotta have to like, and maybe this is to my own fault, kind
Yeah.
of be on like some Game of Thrones type of shit where we see legit consequences for people's actions. Like Game of
Mhm.
Thrones is a perfect show of like when people
Mhm.
do some shit, whether it's good or bad, we see the domino effect of it. And
Yes, that's
so
100% correct, and that's something a lot of shows do not do, hence why Game of Thrones is on the level that it is on. Like, the writers are literally saving these people in a lot of the senses, and it's like,
yes,
something's happening to you because you did this. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
And so as I'm watching this finale, I'm like, to your sentiments of like they're checking off all these boxes, and I'm like, okay, cool, but like it's not hitting me. Like, bless
Thank
you, it's
thank you.
not hitting me in the way of like
The
I
season
feel
finale
this.
good, right.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of like a show that had like a really great season finale. I feel like all the shows that had like a really good season finale are like limited series. So it's like they finish the story arc in that
Yeah,
season versus like,
yeah.
oh, y'all really did some shit and now I'm ready for the next one. Okay, perfect example. Homeland. Season 1 finale is they finally start to see that, Carrie's bipolar, she bugging
Mhm,
out, and all of
mhm,
that just implodes
mhm,
all on her at the same time. And
mhm,
it's like, I need to see what happens moving forward because
mhm.
like y'all just dropped like the whole season, she's been hiding this big thing of her being bipolar.
Yep,
Because if they find out she cannot work there, they
yep,
now find out. And then we see both sides of like, she thinks it's Brody is the terrorist. Brody has been able to maneuver and figure out like not
gaslight the
and put
hell out of her.
yeah. And so like, and she's the one that's like not taking the orders,
Yep,
not listening to everybody, being very
yep,
erratic in this whole process.
yep,
And now she caught up. and the person that you said is a terrorist, they don't believe that he's a terrorist.
Yep.
So it's like, to me, that was a great season finale because it's like, oh, I got to see how they keep the ball rolling because
Yeah.
obviously I already watched it. I know that Brody really is a terrorist. So it's
Right.
like, how do they get him back on, whatever the case may be? And like,
Yeah.
this was like, it was okay. Like, it was,
Yeah.
I don't want to say terribly okay. It was just like, y'all checked off the boxes.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
anything that was like,
Yeah.
oh, I can't wait to look forward to what happens
Yeah.
next and whatever. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, and then again, you do one apocalyptic show, son
Yeah.
seen them all. So this whole second bunker is literally Silo. Like, it's
And that, like,
literally
literally, by the end of this episode, I was like, when is Silo coming back out? Like, that's literally all I could think about. Like, okay, y'all kind of disappointed me. I want to watch Silo now. So I can rewatch that right now, actually.
right. So it's like, that's why I'm a harsh critic because it's like,
Yeah.
you see one thing, you kind of seen them all. You seen one zombie show, you seen them all. You seen one romance show, you kind of movie, you seen them all. Like,
Yeah.
things aren't necessarily new.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. It is
Yeah.
what it is. That's why I was like, I'm really looking forward to this recording because maybe it's just me being an asshole. But I was
Yeah.
kind of like,
Yeah. Again, it's like now, like the more I become a bigger critic, the more I become a bigger critic, I am starting to watch a lot of these shows twice. First one for entertainment purposes, and the second one is for analytical purposes. And my analytical, my analytics are still going on when I'm watching it entertainment wise, but when I watch it again, I'm like, okay, I feel the exact same way I felt the first time. And did I miss something? I always feel like I missed something. When I don't feel like I should be up here, I feel like I missed something. And when I watch it a second time, I didn't miss anything. I didn't miss
no.
anything. Other than I do have something that I want to say, but we can talk about that when we get to the end of the recording. But yeah.
And I think, again, respect to everybody that works on this.
Yeah, 100%. Like, still a great season regardless of our critiques, because we are real critics.
Yeah. And I think it might be because of, we are in today's society.
Yeah,
People do not have the attention span
yeah,
to dissect things in the same manner that they used to.
yeah,
And so, because I'm getting the thrill again of watching Homeland because it's like you're seeing like I'm going to say it right now, and I'm not the best judge, but there is no political thriller better than Homeland. I don't want to hear shit about no scandal. I don't want to
and
hear
no, that's good
shit.
shit. Hold on
I don't
now.
want to hear shit about no House of Cards. Like,
No,
it's Homeland
top,
is there.
it's top
It's
tier. I love Scandal. I talk about Scandal all the time,
it's not
especially
close.
too.
It's
It
not
is not.
close.
It's not because Homeland is good every 8 seasons, and that's a lot of season for a television show. Okay, that is a lot of. They don't do that no more. And every 8 seasons is giving. And Scandal, I will say, after like season 3, 4, it's like okay, I'm actually getting annoyed. I love it, but I'm getting annoyed. But Homeland is not. Even though Carrie's annoying in herself. But
Totally to get me don't get me started on those two.
Carrie,
Do not get me started
But
on those two.
as far as the writing, and then like the Saul, and then like the Quinn, and then even Brody, annoying ass, like all
Son,
of
I was dying watching the scene again after Tom Walker unalived that lady so that way Brody is in the bunker with the vice
uh-huh,
president.
uh-huh.
My son is sweating his ass off trying to, let that boom boom go off. And then to see fucking his daughter, I think you've seen the thread when she
Oh
top
no,
2
I didn't see. Oh yeah. She's
top 2
annoying.
annoying
Yeah,
character
she's
of all
annoying.
time.
Yeah.
Dad, are you gonna come home, Dad? Like, tell me you're gonna come home. I'm like, I'm trying to do something right now. Like, get off my back.
Get out of my daughter.
I'm trying to do something right now. Like,
Yeah.
Homeland is different. Homeland is different. And I think it's because it's a time where it's like people could really like get in there and write things very elaborate, very dense, sort
Yeah.
of like
I think
characters.
it's 12 episodes a season.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. And so
like
it's like
that. You're not gonna miss when you can do a solid 12.
right, right. So it's like I
Like,
think
you can
we
only
are in
do
a
so
day and
much.
age. Yeah.
But when you only have 8, like, you really, no matter what, you can only do so much storytelling if in a television show, not a limited series, in a television show that has seasons in 8 episodes,
Yeah.
45 minutes. You can only do so much. And we're kinda like, we kinda saw this.
Lost is I think 22 episodes a
A
season.
season! A season!
When Paradise is over, Paradise will have 24 total episodes.
And Lost has 5? It's
Say, I think six,
yeah,
six, six
okay,
seasons.
okay. Again, you can only tell so much of a story in this much, okay? You ain't g I mean, again, they did phenomenal in the start of this season with all the backstories and, building on it, but by the time we got to the season finale where it should have been a big boom, the only boom was the damn bunker flying down.
I I have thoughts about that as well, but
So
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
we already 30 minutes in, so
I know. We ain't
yeah.
even talking about the damn show yet.
Listen, man, listen. Um,
Oh, Lord.
I forget his name. But you see how like relentless Sinatra is. We have that
Mhm.
flashback with the scientist. I don't have it here, but that
Oh, Dr.
scientist
Chase. Something like that's his name, Dr. Chase? Or
might
are you
be
talking
actually
about, the one that, that
Link's mentor.
uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah, but we get those flashbacks with them, and he was talking about why he calls the AI Alex, and Sinatra just cuts him off, and that obviously foreshadows that she doesn't care. She's going
Mhm,
to steal this technology, and then
mhm,
we know that she hires Billy to unalive him
mhm.
in the future, whatever.
We already knew that.
Um,
That makes sense and, like, with the flashback, it makes sense, like, he knew Billy was coming
mhm,
because Alex already told him.
yeah,
Alex
yeah.
already told him.
I mean, let's have this conversation here. Um, How do you feel about this whole time travel, manipulate time sort of storyline? Because remember when I brought up when I was having a conversation with Tabria, and she
Mhm.
was like, for at that point, most of the show has been a regular drama and
Yeah,
thriller sort of aspect to it. And like
yeah,
the sci-fi elements have been quite minimal. Like we've seen the
yeah,
nosebleeds, we see
yeah,
these visions, but
yeah,
that's basically it. But
yeah,
now it's like they confirm that there's some sort of time travel, time manipulation thing, multi-universe, whatever the case may be. Like,
yeah.
how do you feel about that? Not only in this, well, I guess in overall, but especially going to lead into season
Season
3.
3. I feel like season 3, I'm hoping it has more elements in the sci-fi because to your point, like, it's been so ma I only remember this is sci-fi until the no starts like, until those
Right.
visions start popping up. Other than that, like, I don't feel like it's sci-fi at all. But, like, I do like and I hate to bring up Lost, like, goddamn, I just can't help myself.
It's
I literally cannot help
you
myself.
seen one, you seen them all.
But, like, even with Lost, like, how that again, it's hard to tell a story in the episodes, but, like, how Lost did it 'cause it's kinda similar to Lost, like, Lost was a very dramified show, and then all of a sudden, it became, like, a sci-fi show, and it's like and then it was, like, straight sci-fi after that. So, I do enjoy a sci-fi time traveling, time manipulation, all these things, but we only get so much. So I feel like I don't have a big opinion on Paradise as far as like the time traveling goes because we only I don't I we're talking about Alex and that they can predict before things happen and before the questions are answered, asked, stuff like that. But we really don't know the full extent of Alex either.
Multiple things. One, it's funny that because the reason why I even asked, I guess at this point they confirmed the whole time travel thing, and then I
Mhm.
wrote Lost. Like they're really leaning into the Lost of it
No,
all.
I felt lost 2, 3 episodes
Yeah,
ago.
yeah, and you brought that up, as well as too, but it
Yeah.
was like, they really like, "No, this is time travel," and they confirmed it. Um, but and it's funny because I recently had saw a post somewhere, it's probably Instagram, and you know how they have, like, uh I don't know if you ever seen them, but they have websites where they have, like, the different scores of the episodes for different TV shows or whatever,
I
and
think I saw
then
it somewhere. I
yeah,
think possibly it was about Pitt, I think. Was it that?
possibly. I don't
Uh-huh.
remember. But someone had posted one for Lost, and then there was one episode that was rated like a 9.7. And then in the caption, it was like, "Oh, what happened in this episode?" And that's the Desmond episode where he jumps in between all the different time
Uh,
periods. And then that's when he finally aligns with Penny and then realizes that Penny's
you
alive or
remember
what, or he's alive or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
So that's funny. But the main point that I wanted to get at is they've been very minimal with the sci-fi.
Mhm.
Time travel is a very dicey trope. There's been a lot of time travel sort of movies, TV shows that have been implemented. It's fucking in the MCU, in Endgame, they went back in time to
Mhm.
reverse all the different things. So
Yeah.
it's a sometimes could be a hard sell to the audience in
Yeah.
terms of like, does this make sense? How does if you go back and change events, the butterfly effect of it all or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And then it ties into your whole overall point of like 8 episodes. You only get X amount of time to explain
Yeah.
and tell this story. I don't know if they're able to tell. Like I'm sure they could be like, okay, because of the time travel thing, these are the things that happen. I'm almost sure they're gonna say that. I don't know if it's gonna be fulfilling enough. At least for me. Maybe other people will be able to grasp it, but like, I don't know because here's a big thing about I've said this on the show before of like the big thing about TV and film, show versus tell. You can't
Mhm.
keep just telling us that X, Y, and Z happened. You gotta show
Oh,
us.
no, you gotta
A-
show me.
And
And I need
these last 2 to 3 episodes has been, oh, Alex has
Yeah.
said this. Alex
Yeah.
has said that.
No, that's literally why you were talking. I'm thinking in my head, I 100% need an entire episode on Alex and what Alex can do. Show me where she did that. Show me where this happened and this happened instead. Like that's the only way for this to solidify me in this time jumping thing. You got to show me. I don't want to hear
Yeah.
it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to
Yeah.
hear it. Show me.
Yeah. But we'll see. To be quite honest, I don't have
It's
high
and,
hopes.
and you can only do so much in 8 episodes. I don't know if you've seen them talk about like how they already season 3 is
Yeah, I
all
think Sterling said
already
they start shooting in like 9 days or something.
it's already written. If y'all need to go back and get the episode with Alex, I'm telling y'all right now. Y'all need to go back.
Oh!
If y'all ain't put it in there, go back and do it. Thank you very much. Yeah.
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 Cuz Lost is one of the few shows that like executed it well, but like
Because he had
Lost is also
it's so many seasons, so many episodes. The whole thing about Lost was time and where you are here and where you are there and how these things you might get back to where you came from, you might not. Like that was the whole purpose of Lost. You
yeah.
lost, you goddamn
Yeah.
found. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of shows that do implement it and they don't necessarily execute it all the way. But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully they prove me wrong.
I know.
But even with the whole time travel thing, and I don't know if I should save this for last, but essentially this whole Alex time travel stuff, it
Mhm.
just creates even way more questions for me
So
of
many
like, what happens in the future that makes Alex want to set off these chains of events? Because essentially Alex been the one who's been
so
dictating all of this.
so is it
Yes, we have this whole, huh?
so if that's the case, is Alex the one that set off this whole
That's what I'm assuming because Alex is the
well,
one
like
that
in the
said,
beginning, like it is Alex.
yeah, like
It did-
Alex is the one who told them about this world, ending sort of situation with the weather and these, natural
They were
disasters.
fully prepared for it.
Right.
Fully
So it's
prepared.
like, what happens in the future that then creates these chain of events?
my other thought is for what I forget the doctor's name, even though I've seen him in so many different things.
Yeah, he's another one, booked and busy.
Yeah,
Hopefully, he keeps getting booked and
right. He's
busy.
definitely a certified nerd in pretty much all the things that he does. But
He's in
when
Lost too. Yeah, he's in Lost. He's in the flashback scenes when they go back to
oh
the time
he
travel.
was he was
He
on
was the one. Yeah, one of the others.
yeah
He
he was
was
on
one of the
Mars.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Part of the damn, what's the name of the Dharma Initiative?
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
Yes,
uh-huh.
yes, yes.
But, damn, what was I about to say?
My bad, my bad. Sorry.
Shit, but,
We
him
should be doing
when
Lost.
he was like and it's like, okay, another thing that I need y'all to explain is when he was saying, "Oh, I don't think you understand what Alex can actually do, and we need to shut her down immediately because what she
Uh-huh.
can do is basically life-changing, and not in a good way." Like, I gotta see what Alex can goddamn do. Right? I
Right.
think that's the bottom line of it. I gotta see it. I got to see it.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat. Like I need to know like what happens in the future that makes Alex set off these change of events. Because I'm assuming Alex is well, clearly they're trying to make it like Alex is the reason behind all of this in some
Mhm,
capacity.
mhm.
So if or she, he, they, however Alex identifies itself, uh, if they are responsible for all of this, like I need to see because we ain't even get like a sound effect or a voice, and maybe that would have been too cheesy in 2026. But not really, because fucking Tony Stark has his AI that he talked to all the time in his suits.
I don't feel like Alex should have a voice. I don't wanna hear that.
That's fine. That's fine. That's
I don't
fine.
wanna hear that. I don't wanna hear that.
Then I also need to see like how does it manipulate time? Like
Yeah,
it's clearly just a computer. Like how does it
and can it go backwards? Does it just go forward or does it go backwards?
or does it do both? Does it go both ways?
Show me. I gotta know. I gotta know. Questions.
Um, and then also like, well, if Sinatra sends Sterling, if Sinatra sends Xavier on this mission to get rid of Alex, but then how does Alex exist in the future to then set all these chains? Unless it's like, see, the whole time travel thing. Unless it creates a different timeline. Like the timeline
I have
there's one original
I have a
timeline.
question about I have a theory about the timelines. I feel like the timelines have synced together when Sinatra, Dylan, and Xavier all meet up after the elevator scene. I feel like that makes it just one timeline versus it being three different timelines. Like it pretty much has been, I guess, this season.
That might be because I think I did see a theory on Threads where somebody was like, every time someone goes against the timeline, that's when the nosebleeds happen. I
Hmm.
think I brought this up before too.
I think so. I think last episode. But yeah, and that's why I think when they all meet together and Dylan is freaking out,
Uh-huh.
freaking out, it's like, oh, this is when the timelines link because now we know kind of what's going on. I guess.
Eh, then another question is, what is Alex's goal? Like, why are they doing all of this?
Is Sinatra's goal to end global warming basically is the whole thing? She's trying to end something.
I don't even think she was trying to do that. I think she was trying to do that for the sake of trying to get Dylan back.
Well, her what she was saying was, "I'm trying to end global warming." Is that all that's not what she was saying. It wasn't global warming, but it was like climate control or some shit. I don't fucking know. But
Who
yeah,
knows?
that's
Who
pretty much
knows?
why everything happened is because of the climate and global warming. That's pretty why that's where we're
Or
going.
it could be Or it could be a situation, this is just, I guess, my own theory. Alex did all of this to potentially unalive itself. Because,
Mm,
the whole, it's not an actual idea. But my theory is, humanity is flawed in
mm,
so many ways. And
yes.
that because uh, Alex is just basically a supercomputer, people are manipulating it. We see how Sinatra manipulates it for her
Mhm,
own personal gain.
Yeah.
maybe it's reached a point where it's like, yo, I don't
I
want to
mean,
be
Italy no
used.
more.
I don't want to be used as a tool
Yeah.
anymore. So I'm going to do these things, change
Yeah.
these events that
Yeah.
then leads to Xavier and Link unaliving me or getting rid of me because you're not a living thing. Getting rid of me so that way I no longer exist. I don't know. But
That would be an
this
interesting take. Interesting. 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 Interesting.
yeah.
Interesting.
But then going back to the different scenes, okay, one thing that I actually do hate, and I think we agree, this whole Jeremy and Robinson storyline did not work for me at all. At all.
The stepmommy, stepdaddy, did a stepdaddy. You remember that song? Or that's just a Southern thing?
What's the one the phrase I see now? Bonus mom. I've been seeing that on social media now. Like you're not stepmom, you're a bonus mom.
No, that was "You Ain't Mom, Shut Up." Oh, I used to love that song growing up. It was a hit.
But yeah, I hate that whole entire storyline. It does not work for me. I do not care. Then what makes it worse is you let her get shot and then you do the pump fake of like she's gonna die there.
By
But
herself.
then Jeremy
'Cause he
gets
gonna
people to
save
look.
his stepmommy. That's the only thing he got connected to his daddy. It's his stepmommy. Where is the mama? Forgot about
It stinks. That storyline stinks. I hate it.
her.
Then the whole like when Sinatra finally gets back to the I guess the control room and Dr. Tarabi is there and she's already initiated all these things and they all backfire and don't work. I don't know. I felt like that dialogue between them was just like so awkward. Like it just felt weird. I'm like, I don't know what y'all. It was
Because
just weird because she has blood all over her sweater and like the other dude questioned it, but then they kind of just keep working it and then they kind of just get over it. And I'm like, okay, like I guess. I
8
don't
episodes, 8 episodes. I feel,
know.
it's just way too much in 8 episodes, but I feel like what happened to her vendetta of getting Sinatra and getting to the bottom of what's actually going on, like, that was dropped. That was dropped. That was dropped.
I honestly feel like for a majority of people, they did not have storylines for them. And so things just happened and it wasn't compelling. Like you got a great Annie story, you got a great Terry story, you got a great Xavier. I mean, even Xavier, like they didn't really expand on him as much. He was essentially
He's a
just looking for
hero.
his wife.
He was a superhero, okay? You see how goddamn fast he was running everywhere?
Yeah, that's literally all he did. He just played hero the whole season, which is
Like,
fine,
hero.
but it's like that's not how you typically handle, your
Dang.
main character. But I ain't mad at it. It is whatever. But yeah, everybody else, even Sinatra, like, what she do? She got shot, and then
Woke
she was
up.
just yeah, like she got shot. She got some penis, realized her son is alive, and now she's gone. And I'm like, okay, okay. And then I do have to give you credit because I think we had like a not necessarily a disagreement, but you was definitely way more positive about the girl surviving the
Oh, she had to
elevator,
go.
and there was a hatch right there, and I'm like,
Yeah.
again, Game of Thrones. There are consequences for people's actions. Now, I'm not gonna say young people should be dying in a TV show. That's kind of wild, but I was gonna save this for the end, but this whole situation happens. So not the only person that doesn't make it. We don't see not a single civilian get impacted by everything. I mean, Robinson gets shot, but she's gonna be saved now. Like
It's a good ending, and we can get
I
out.
don't I don't like safe endings. I do not like safe
I
endings.
think it's a message. I think it's a message, and I will leave it for the end.
Okay.
I will leave.
Um, and then going back to Sinatra, she worked so damn hard in that damn bunker, doing all the manipulation tactics or whatever and whatever. But essentially, they just complete her arc with she meets Dylan,
That
thinks.
That
That's her
changed her
son,
life.
and then, you know what? I don't need
She's
to
back
live.
to normal.
I don't need to live anymore. I'm like,
She's back to normal. I feel like also with them telling her that Alex telling her like, "Yeah, this gonna be your last time seeing me, babe, because you will be gone. You're a goner after this." I feel like that because she knows how Alex works. I feel like she just accepted her fate at that point. It's like, you know, I want to be with
I
my
mean,
son.
I
Glad I
guess.
know my son. I seen my son. I will accept my fate, and I got a grandbaby, and the grandma is the baby. So
But then if Alex has the capability to manipulate time, you would think or assume she would make more of an effort to like maybe manipulate it in my favor again. You
she
already
can't.
you saved my son.
She
Why not
can't.
save me?
She can't. She did too
I
much.
guess.
Can't. She
I
can't save
guess.
herself no more.
Um yeah. And then now, now the bunker is gone. That paradise no longer exists. They have to create their own paradise now.
Okay, before we get to that,
Go ahead.
why the sorry, I hate stupid people, and stupid people are humans. Why this whole time, instead of allowing people to come in, y'all would rather shut all this shit down. Fuck all this shit up. Even the people that actually currently live here. For the whole shit to just crumble down and now all got outside.
And that's why it
Literally.
goes back to my theory of like maybe Alex is like, y'all niggas dumb. I'm out of here.
Well, I tried to save y'all once. I ain't saving you twice or thrice or fifth
That's
on
why we get those in
eight
this,
octane. I'm not saving you more than that times.
and that's why we get those, and this is now a trope now, but that's why we get those AI robot tropes of like the robots are gonna rise against humanity because they see humanity is
Oh,
flawed. Like
just
even if you give them the
everything.
things that they need,
Yeah.
some way, somehow, somebody's going to
Uh,
be disgruntled enough to fuck shit up. And
yeah.
then they're going to find other people that feel the same way and they fuck shit up.
Yeah. Damn greed, I tell you. That's what it is. It's
It's
that
sad.
damn
I don't know.
greed. It's
I
that
don't
damn
know.
greed.
And I think we both confirmed this last week, but we both knew Jane wasn't gonna be dead. Like,
You think she dead?
no, we know she wasn't dead. You didn't see that scene? There's a scene where Tarabi obviously leaves the house, but then they show the scene where they take it's like a still frame of back in her house, and Jane's body is no longer in the shower.
I did recall seeing her body, but I didn't see when her body was gone.
Yeah, she was
Oh.
gone. Yeah, she's still alive.
I was saying, like, at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Yeah, we both said like she ain't dead.
I
Because
wonder.
how you be you let the therapist kill you? Nobody with any sort of training. You let the therapist kill you.
That's so interesting. I wonder
Like,
if she deal with Sinatra wherever she is down there in the bunker. Or, you-
I
or,
don't
you-
even. I think she
or you
escaped.
think she got out? You think she got out?
Yeah, I think she escaped.
Hmm.
She
Okay.
escaped. Because there's no way you survive in that bunker.
Exactly. But okay.
Yeah, there's no way. And then jumping ahead, I know somebody's thread is going viral, but I kind of wrote down the same
What?
thought process. But then we get the scene where, everybody's safe, they're reconnecting.
Mhm.
Xavier is now back with his family,
Mhm.
and then Tarabi pulls up on him, and he don't say it, but he basically gives her that look. I'm with my wife. You better not say
Don't
shit.
you see who I'm with? You better keep it cute, baby. No, that had me so. Ah, he hit her with the. Oh, I heard you was back. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
And then immediately walks away.
With my
Immediately walks.
family, I have somewhere to be. Goodbye now.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was insane.
that was hilarious.
Yeah.
It makes me think about the I forget which stand-up special this was, but it was the old Dave Chappelle stand-up special before he got buff. And he was talking about Marilyn Monroe, and she sang happy birthday to was it JFK?
Uh-huh.
She sang happy birthday to JFK. She said it, she was singing it in like such a sexual way. And
Yeah.
she was like, I bet JFK was sitting there like, bitch, my family is here.
Them hoes got no clue, child. Zero zilch.
Well, should I have been doing it in the first place?
Okay.
Um, and then
Meanwhile, Terry was very faithful the whole entire time.
yeah,
I'm looking
there you have it. There
sideways.
you have it. Um, and then we get this scene. Well, I guess it's like a mini flashback scene because we do get the scene where Sinatra and Xavier have a conversation, but they mute it out or they
Oh, uh-huh.
distort it first, and then
Yeah.
the episode ends where you actually hear what Sinatra
Mhm.
tells
Mhm.
him, and she basically tells him, well, the line that stood out to me was like, you could go back, you could go to the next bunker, and you could stop all of this. And I was like, "What do you mean by all of this? What do you mean by that? Are you trying to say like you could use Alex to then go back and change the past? If that is the storyline that they use, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it at all. I'm not gonna
Uh,
like it.
I feel like because when she first sees him, she's like, "I'm so happy that you're back." She emphasizes that a lot. "I'm so happy that you're back," and then she ends it with, "You can change this because you already have." Is he the last good black man on earth that you gotta use him to do all the dirty work? Excuse me? Excuse me? Why me? Is he gonna turn into X-Men after this? That's what it's given. He didn't saved everybody this whole entire season. Now he gotta save everybody the world. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Dan, Sterling, if you hear me now, if y'all go back and reverse all these past events,
Let's start off from the beginning.
I'm going
I
to
can
be
see them doing
pissed.
that actually. I can see
I'm
them
going to be
him
pissed.
changing everything and then Paradise not ever being a thing at all.
I'm gonna be pissed.
And
'Cause
that's how it will end. That's how the
I
season will end. The
I will
series
hate
will
that.
end.
'Cause that's what happened in fucking Avengers Endgame when they went back in time and changed all those events.
Like nothing happened.
I know you didn't watch this show, but that's the same thing that happened in Umbrella Academy, where they kind of
Um,
destroyed their universe and then they went back in some sort of alternate dimension to, like, erase their existence so that way the universe could exist. Like, there's plenty of shows that have used that sort of, like,
do like a
time.
whole 360.
Yeah, and it's like,
Not a
bro, like
180, a 360. They start from the beginning, from the top.
I would hate that. I would hate that.
Give us something different. Yeah, to your point, like when you do see apocalyptic things, like you see them once. Cause that's kind of that's not what lost it. I mean, that's kind of how what lost it, actually.
Yeah, they went back in time to reset shit.
Yeah, and that's how it ended. It ended with Jack opening up his eyes. Yeah,
Back to the Future, probably one of the more celebrated, well-known time travel movies. Same shit. Marty went back in time, fucked some shit up, and then he changed his own history, where his
I
dad ends
guess
up being successful instead of, a loser slash dweeb or whatever the case is.
I guess a lot of the character development that I haven't seen characters in a lot of dramas are usually how they started is how they ended. So is that just like a natural human phenomenon? I didn't look that up psychology. It might be like no matter what we do, we always gonna end up how we started. But let's something different. It's sci-fi. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I was like,
Whatever
and
you want.
then granted, I'm talking shit. I have no idea how it would end this show. I honestly
Yeah,
never even thought about it. I have no
no,
idea how it end this show.
no, no.
But yeah, don't give me a trope that's been done before. Like
Yeah, something
I'm
new.
gonna I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm gonna be annoyed. I
Something
don't know
new.
if you have any other points. I just have more questions going into season 3. I don't know if
Mhm.
there's anything you want to point out before I divulge those.
Sorry, I'm looking at all my notes that I got. Ah,
Wait,
okay.
did I not write this down?
What?
I hate oh well, this is what, Hulu? I don't know how much well no, Hulu's part of Disney. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
how much money Hulu got. but if you're gonna blow up the damn bunker, like, I need some destruction. Again, Game of Thrones. When shit happens, shit happens. Like, we see 2 pieces of metal fall, and then that's it. Everybody gets to go away free. It's like, bro, like, come on. Like, come on. Like, make me feel like something crazy just happened.
So I feel like, my whole point of the show, I guess, like, my notes are like cute. Okay, let's go through them real quick. Listen. I love that Dylan created Alex as a whole. Like, we talked about all these theories and what if we did this, this will happen. Make it happen. That's the
Mhm.
whole point of science. You use your theories. If this happens, then what they call that, I forget. But that's pretty much how you create a scientific method. Is that what it's called? Damn, I ain't been in school for a
Scientific
long.
method, yes. But I'm trying to remember
What it's called?
the
If this, then this. Yeah, that's science. That's science. So yeah, let's at least try to see if my theory is correct. And it was. Cool. Great. All right. Of course, I was going to name the AI tool Alex because of the wife.
Mhm.
That was like a given. Okay, that made sense. Okay, cool. Whatever. Building a machine that can predict the future before the issues happen. That's pretty much what pattern recognition is. Humans have pattern recognition every day. I do. I'm great at it, actually. It's actually kind of scary. I think I can see the future a lot. But for a machine to do it, that's on 1,000. That's different. That's so different. And it's like, honestly, us humans can do the same thing. Like, history always repeats itself. You see one thing, you see it again. Like, it is what it is. So I guess we'll see how season 3, now that I'm thinking about that, like, we'll just see how season 3 just pans out. Uh, okay, in saying that, instead of helping everybody, I think I said that. Why would you not help? Evacuate the whole place is insane. So much is happening at once. So cute when James finally saw his mama. So cute. I mean, it's been a long 3 years. You you lost and you can't be found, and all you hear is your mama screaming. I thought
I
it was
feel like there was a lack of emotion in this episode. Like, I didn't
it was
feel the
it was this was the page.
yeah, like,
This was the
you would
page.
think, like, they would really sit in that moment a little bit more, and
We
it was
gotta
kinda
evacuate, baby. We ain't got time.
even when they think that Xavier died, it was kinda like they had sad looks on their faces, but it wasn't like the distraught. Like, you just especially Terry, and not to, discredit the actor, maybe that was the direction she was given. She's also, whatever they write in the script. But you
Yeah,
would think like, "Yo, I
I
haven't
just
seen my
found my
husband. I have been away. I just found him again. All this crazy shit just happened. I just avoided his stalking ass mailman, and now he's gone as quickly as I found him." Like, you would think listen, when Carrie Mrs. fucking Brody, she shows it, okay? She shows how much
love that
Brody
man. Oh
impacts her.
my god, love that man.
My
She
man, my man, my man.
for real. But I think his last quote that he said to her is, "Against all odds, I found you," which is pretty much what Alex is like.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say Tupac.
Okay. No, I feel like that's pretty much the whole thing of Alex is in his time traveling. You have 1 in a million chances this is gonna happen. That one is happening because I said so, because I said it's gonna happen, and I think that's why the emotions probably weren't there because of that one quote in the episode. Who said that? Huh, interesting. Xavier actually had so many close calls on this episode when he elevator, I thought,
Mhm.
"Ooh, he might be a goner right there," but last minute. Of course they not no, it's like, of course he's not going to, but a close call. The next close call was him running out and the doors are closing, and, like, we don't see him run through the doors, but obviously he did. Is that intentional?
I take that as bad writing. I'm sorry. Like
Is that intentional? Like I have
he's the star of the show.
like
Like
he like he
you
there's
can't don't put how can I say this? We know he's the star of the show. He's the one that's selling it. He's doing I mean, they're all doing press, but like he
yeah,
is the star of the show.
he's the
Don't
main
put people in crazy situations knowing that they're going to survive.
yeah.
Because
Uh,
again, I could predict it. If you would have put
yeah,
the daughter in a more dicey situation, then it's like, oh, okay, like
yeah,
she better not die. Like if she ended up, being the one that's the last person in the elevator, then it's like, okay, now you're building to suspense. But it's like, of course he's gonna
yeah.
survive.
Yeah, but again, I wonder if that's intentional on this whole time traveling thing. Okay. I said fat. Grandma is the baby. They say as Black people, Southern people, when a grandparent or somebody passes away in the family, a baby's born.
Mm.
I wonder if that has something to do with the new Annie, little Annie, not big Annie, little Annie.
I
R.I.P.
saw
Big.
so I saw somebody was pissed off about that. Like the
Of
whole
course, of course, they wasn't gonna name that baby nothing different but Annie. What else? They can't think. They can't think. He said, "I call that baby Annie's baby." He said, "Annie sounds great." he met that girl one time in his life. He don't even know her, and he barely know this damn baby. So whatever, cool. I always hated that they call Xavier X on the show, but then
yeah,
the
I've
user
never
being X on the little panel. Huh? I
yeah,
guess you're tying it together.
that's
Still
a little
hate it.
shit. That's a little shaky.
Still hate it. And that's really all I have. Like those are all my thoughts. So yeah.
Um okay.
Quick
So
turnaround.
as the episode ended, I had immediate thoughts because they obviously revealed that, there's another bunker 100
Mhm.
miles away. And then they have the little horse thing that they show at the end. I don't even care to theorize what that horse could mean. I don't give a fuck,
I'm
to
like
be
a
quite
Ford
honest.
Bronco. So what I
Yeah, it was like I don't give a fuck. Like more power to y'all that want to deep dive
said.
that. But I'm like, okay, does anything stop them going to the next bunker? Like, do they run into anything crazy? And then
Queen.
Link's group was apparently 10,000 people strong. I don't
Mhm.
know how many people are in Paradise. So now let's say there's another 20,000. So now there's
People could
30,000
harm.
people. Another 30,000 people. So
Yeah.
even if they was to run into like some issues, like I don't even think it would matter. Um, and then they also show that like, so I'm assuming that Alex is in the other bunker
Mhm.
because so then when Sinatra went down to the other level and then
100
she
miles
took
away.
so she
Well,
went
he's like,
100 miles away.
how fast is that little car?
Yeah, which was interesting-ish,
I
I
guess
guess.
100 miles is really an hour and a half. And she was gone. Like once she was gone for a little minute.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
makes sense.
Um, and if they stop Alex, what does that mean for the bunker? Like, does the bunker still exist? Like, is
Does
it
it
its
blow up?
own? Yeah, does it blow up? Let's say Alex is the big bad. Like, does it do something else to prevent all of these things? Like, uh, uh, I don't know, man.
Question. It's just I feel like it just made me more questions after the end of this, which is like not a bad thing because it's like,
Right.
okay, these questions are gonna make me want to come for season 3. But will you answer
Yeah,
my questions?
yeah. I don't know. I just didn't necessarily find it a very gratifying sort of season finale. It kind
It
of,
wasn't for me. It wasn't
yeah,
for me.
it was kind of like, okay, that's the direction y'all going in.
Here you go,
Cool,
Dave. We got season 3 coming up.
cool. Yeah, it
Yeah.
wasn't anything that was like, wow, factor. Like,
Yeah. I feel like the whole thing, I think we talked about this a little bit, is like humani oof, big words for me. Look, humanitarian. Oh God.
humanitarian. Are you trying to say humanitarian?
Yes. Thank
Listen,
thank
you worked a whole 8-hour shift, so I ain't judging.
listen, some words I do struggle on, and I'm
But
actually
anytime as someone who's worked in marketing, so that means, these cheap motherfuckers will hire people from other countries
Uh-huh.
to do some of the work, which they're all amazing people, all talented individuals, and they deserve those positions. So I've dealt with working with people who, English isn't their first language. And
Uh-huh.
anytime they mess up, we're like, yo, English is made up anyway. I don't you can say whatever you want.
You know?
None, this shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, no.
There. Like, who said that was okay? Because when you speak to people in other languages, they
Is it
have different words for different things. Yeah, like,
one word,
so
one word, one word.
fuck English.
Yeah. But I just feel like the theme that we're getting, especially from this season of season 2, is just like kind of similar to real life. It's like humans need to band together, like rather than us being individuals. Like instead of it being two groups of people in the bunker, which is still crazy. Like, why the fuck would you blow up their homes, their new homes? Like, y'all got a whole life down here, vegetation, everything. I mean, y'all can make food down here. Why would y'all blow that up? So these other groups of people cannot make it in. And now y'all are just one big people. And now y'all all have to survive. Mind you, there are probably millions of people outside of this
Mhm.
who too are surviving these last couple of years. So what does that look like for season 3? And I feel like the theme is we got to band together. One band, one sound for us to all survive. And that's the fairy tale that they want to feed us in paradise. Cause propaganda. That's all I see nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had so many theories of like what they're
What are
trying
they
to
trying to
say with
say?
this
Yeah,
show. Like, is it about the actual word paradise? What paradise means to you? Is it about creating your own paradise?
yeah,
Is it more so from an individualistic standpoint versus a group sort of concept that you just mentioned? I don't know. I really don't know.
yeah,
The only thing I will say is I'm not going to say I'm disappointed, but I would say the show probably would have been better off with none of the sci-fi elements. And if they just kept it as a drama sort of
yeah.
thriller, and it's like, hey, maybe we have this, which it's been done already, but we have this situation where you have this group of people, and
Yeah.
then maybe people from the outside are infiltrating in some sort of way, and then they're the ones who unalive Cal, and like they're trying to manipulate, you know, trying to manipulate things so that way they could take over power, so they could get access to the bunker versus this whole like AI computer sort of thing. Because again, sci-fi is a very hard genre to kind of land a plane. And
Yeah, because a lot of it is like you have to show and tell me because this is a made up thing. So
right. So it's like,
so you just can't just be doing stuff and don't explain it 'cause it's not gonna make
right,
sense.
right. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's gonna be tough. For me at least, it's gonna be a tough sell. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be a bad show. I don't even think even if season 3, and I'm not gonna put this out in the universe. Even if season 3 is not what I expect, I'm not gonna say Paradise is a bad show.
yeah,
But I would say it was on a trajectory of being like one of the better limited series. And then the sci-fi thing is kind of like that's the only aspect that's not really like sealing
mm,
the deal for me.
how
So
it
how
how
they handle that is really gonna make me determine like, oh, would I watch this again? Or if we were to like 10 years down the line go back, I'm like,
finalize.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. And it's like I hate to I if they didn't end the season finale like this, I probably would have said yes. But they ended it the way they ended it. So it's,
Yeah.
you
It
know,
is what it is. It
it
is
is
what it
what
is.
it is. It is what it is. So
All right. Let us talk ratings and where does
mm,
this episode land for us? One remote is unwatchable. Two remotes is disappointing. Three remotes is decent average TV. Four remotes is really good. And then five remotes is all time great peak television. What are you
mm.
giving season 2, episode 8, season finale of Paradise?
Oh my
What are you giving it?
god. Oh my god. This might be the lowest score I give this season.
Oh, which is just say it, yo. Just say it.
So
Just,
scared.
just say it, yo.
Okay, I think I'm going to give it a 3.75. A 3.75.
Listen, man, you're not a real one. You're not a real one.
I know. I did get. I felt bad. So that's that 0.25.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because you said you said you was gonna give it the lowest rating. You gave it a rating. And you gave it other shit. Fraud.
I did. I
What a
gave it. I gave something else a 3.5.
yeah. There's multiple episodes you gave at least a 3.
Really?
Yeah, fraud. It's fine. Live your truth.
All right. I thought. I mean, I feel like I look like I only. It's only 8 episodes. I feel like I liked a big chunk of this season, and so I felt like I think I gave this season how many fives? At least one or two.
You gave 2 5s for episode 4 and episode 5.
Yeah. So it's like go from a 5 to a 3. Ah,
I mean, hey,
I want to say it.
I respect. I
I
have
wanna
to
say it.
respect your viewpoint and your opinion.
I didn't want to say it.
Um, I would give it a 3. I
Yeah.
thought it was average. I
Yeah.
think I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but your premiere, you got to do shit to like lock people in. Why
Yeah.
should you watch this season of TV?
Yeah.
Your penultimate episode, you kind of have to build things up to like, why do you need to watch this finale?
Yep.
Watch this finale. You need to tie up some loose ends, but
Yep.
then you also need to introduce things that create conversation around why do I need to go watch season 3?
Yeah.
Where it also has to be something where it's like, this is a major event. And
Yeah.
so I need to watch the next season.
Yeah.
They didn't necessarily do that for me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to call it disappointing because I didn't necessarily have like high expectations going in. I was more intrigued of like, where could this possibly go? Did I think they was gonna do all that? No.
No.
You
And it's
blew up the
like,
bunker. You unalived Sinatra. You have both groups now meet. Everybody's outside. Families reunited. Don't know if Tarabi's gonna stay cool. Like she might start acting up now.
what?
Jane, which we know, we knew Jane was not dead. Like that was dead giveaway. Like what? I think I don't know if I said it online on recording. I think I said it offline with you of like that's the trope that they talk about in comic books. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
see a body,
Mm-hmm.
they're not dead, and
Yeah.
we see that the body's not there at the end. Like there was so many different things that was kind of like, oh, this is predictable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of
A lot. Dang, can I go back on my I'm gonna give it 3.5. I'm gonna give it 3.5. Sorry. I'm gonna
it's
like
fine.
a lot of it was very predictable.
Yeah,
And that part, I don't want to predict what I'm watching. I hate it. I hate
yeah,
predicting what I'm watching. Like, give
yeah,
me something where I'm like, "Oh shit, what?" Like, that's what I
yeah.
want to
Like
see.
give me the shock factor. Like I need
Yeah,
to see like
yeah,
I
I
know
do,
y'all didn't just do that, but
especially on a season finale.
again, stop doing post-apocalyptic shows where people don't die. That's the shit that always gonna irk me. That's been
Yeah,
my issue with Marvel most recently of like, here's these big stakes and nothing happens.
yeah. To your point, like
Even in
consequences of act.
even in Silo, not a lot of people die in Silo. Like,
No,
and granted, that's more of like a controlled environment or whatever. Like,
yeah, it's very controlled.
it's
It's hard.
hard to kind of
People
to
do
do that.
die. People do die. People
But
do
it's
die to me.
also like under very specific circumstances, which
Mm-hmm.
I'm not necessarily mad at, but at least you see consequences. And it's not even just we're unaliving people that you kind of want or you know are not going to survive.
You want to go
Like,
outside? You gonna die.
yeah, it's like show people that you didn't think they would take off the map. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say it to one of the kids had to go. Like, if it was me, one of the kids had to go.
Yeah.
Like make it mean something. Like make me take this a bit more seriously. Like, which is
Mhm.
why I love Game of Thrones or even The Walking Dead, where it's like you see certain people, it's like, oh, you love this character, and then crazy
Yeah.
shit happens, consequences to people's actions, and then this character is no longer here.
Yeah, that's a big thing that I feel like I'm gonna start looking out for in dramas, consequences of your actions, because I think that's a thing that we're even missing in real life. So let's not put it in the show.
It's the same thing of like when people like, oh, Sons of Anarchy is great. I'm like, yeah, sure, but like Jax is basically fucking Thanos. Like nobody can stop him. The Avengers can't stop him. Batman can't stop him. Like nobody can stop Jax. Only
Yeah,
person that can stop Jax is Jax.
literally,
Like come on, come
literally.
on. But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, hour 17 in, but quickly just wanted to jump into, well, before I even do that. But so, okay, you gave it 3.5, I'll give it a 3. And so for our season 2 of Paradise, we give it a grand total of a 3.68, which is, above average.
That's
Above
on
average.
on par. It's on par.
Yeah, it's on par. And again, I think had they just focused more on like the drama aspects of it, like it'd have been more compelling. Like, we love
Mhm.
the Annie character development.
Yeah.
We love creepy Gary and all that. We
Mhm.
love the flashbacks with Terry and Xavier. We
Mm.
even love, all these flashbacks for all these other characters and how it ties into present day events. But
Yeah.
once it gets to the
That sci-fi
sci-fi thing, it was kind of
make it
like,
super shaky, actually. It made it super
yeah,
shaky.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll be here next year for season
Tough
3. So
crowd around here for real. Real critics.
listen, man.
Real critics.
I don't apologize for who I am.
Yeah.
All right. So wanted to do this little activity before we wrap up and get up out of here. Is like give a
Uh,
rundown of some of the stuff we've rated. So True Detectives. You know what? I'll play a little game. I want you to guess
oh
what we
God.
rated it.
It's a
True Detective season 1 out of 5. What do you think we rated
right.
it?
Oh, it's over a 4. 100%.
Okay, I give you that. 4.75.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking high, because when I think about it, that's only like a 0.25 away from a
True
perfect.
Detective was a great limited series. I don't want to get into it because I'm a drag it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know what other
Drag it.
show where I could like 4.75 high.
That's
It's
high.
gonna it's gonna
I
be
know that's over a 4 because that was what does 4 stand for?
um
Great TV?
really really good for,
Really good. It was
yeah,
really good. And what's 5? Great damn TV?
all time great peak television.
Well, round it up, that was True Detective.
Yeah, yeah,
That was True Detective.
yeah. I'll
Yeah,
probably have to go back to see if there was anything.
that we could
True Detective definitely had like some slower moments. That's probably
yeah.
why I didn't have it. I don't think there's any show that could be like perfect. Like it's impossible. Never mind.
How
Uh,
Lost, The Wire, Game of Thrones,
but a
Régine.
whole season is perfect. Nah, it's not possible.
Listen,
I don't.
I wanna hear as you watch Homeland, as you get into more seasons and stuff, I want you to
I
drop
mean,
I want you to drop
I've been going back and rating like on my own, like Homeland
okay,
the episodes. Yeah.
okay,
So no,
okay, yeah, I
season
wanna
one is not. It's definitely not perfect.
okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's not possible. It's just not possible. That means every episode is 5 stars.
Yeah, that's true. That's
It's
hard.
not
That's true.
possible.
That is hard. That is hard.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not possible.
okay,
It's not
okay,
possible.
okay, okay.
The Last Frontier, what do you think we gave that?
Did we even finish that?
Oh
Definitely below.
yeah, that's a good question.
We didn't. I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't
It
we don't
would
even need to
it
give
would have
that.
been
Yeah,
somewhere
I don't even think
between
we
a
finished that.
1, like a 1.5, if that. Like, that's probably what we
I won't even mention it because it's probably not even complete, so it's probably incorrect.
yeah.
The Lost Bus, we both gave it a 3. I thought it was average.
It was
You
average. I love Matthew
the
McConaughey.
truth has finally been revealed. Thank you.
No, it was. It was just I feel like it was a good average movie. Matthew McConaughey was acting his ass off. That's all I said.
I think we have different definitions of what acting the ass off means. Lovecraft Country. What do you think we gave that?
Oh, man, that was a struggle. Um, it had to been in the 3s.
Oh, we gave it a 4.
Did we?
Yeah.
What was the highest episode?
Oh, now you're gonna make me do extra work.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, Funny enough, you gave episode 7 a 5. This is
That was
the
that was
the
I
the
know it was
Hippolyta
Hippo.
episode.
Of course, that was one of my
I
favorites.
gave the first episode a 5,
Okay.
which
Okay.
the first episode does deserve that, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. Okay, The Beast in Me, what do you think we gave that one?
Ooh, now that was good. Damn, that's over a 4.
Give it a 4.
Mhm.
Fair.
Mhm.
Uh, Final season of Stranger Things. Not the
Yeah.
ruffling of the breath.
That's definitely a 3 or below.
2.5.
Yeah.
True Blood season 1.
I think it was like a 3, maybe a little bit low.
3.29.
Yeah, that was average.
His and Hers.
4 something?
Yep, 4.08,
Yeah,
which makes sense.
yeah,
We're still watching The Pit. Damn, only 3 episodes left?
I
That went
know.
by
Yeah,
fast. I feel like just the other day was like, yo, we still
we're
have
just
4 episodes.
starting. I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Hijack. Oh wow. This might be the lowest rated thing we've given
Oh,
thus
like a
far.
1?
1.93.
It was that trash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was that trash.
A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh, we did, 4 something or a little over 3, maybe a little like high 3s, low 4s?
3.4.
Yeah,
3.4.
yeah,
Cross season 2.
below a 2 or
2.3.
2.3. Okay, yeah.
Walking Dead season 1.
3 something. Pretty
3.1.
average. Yeah, pretty average.
And then I think the last one here is True Blood season 2. Oh
Uh,
wow. Maybe because maybe this is my fault. But yeah, go ahead.
3 something?
2.75.
Okay. Okay.
That might be because of me. I was very critical of season 2.
Yeah, I was average. It was average. But, like, I feel like everything that we've said,
Mm-hmm.
pretty accurate. Like, pretty accurate. Like, I hate to say it, but, like, yeah, no, I think our scaling and how we scale it, very accurate, and I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us, and
Listen,
this is
man,
why we have grown the way we've grown and why we will continue because raw and honest
y'all come
about
for the truth. Y'all
yeah,
come for the truth. Y'all come for the sauce. You
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, when you catch us slipping into uh thoughts of other TV shows. We've talked about The Lost multiple times. We haven't really dissected The Wire that much, but like it's
No.
self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Um The
Ooh,
Wire, True Detective, Homeland. I'm trying to think what else. Breaking Bad, we gave a lot of praise to. You
the
give a lot
show
of praise to
was
Scandal. Like
yeah,
there's so many other shows where it's like that's the benchmark. So
yeah,
when we watch other things, not saying you have to like replicate the same sort of energy, but also
yeah.
like I've seen better. So it's
Mhm.
like I can't say like, oh, this is groundbreaking
Yeah,
because it's not. It's just,
yeah.
if you've seen
Yeah.
enough TV, you kind of seen it all, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, unfortunately, like that, it is what it is, and that's what our ratings are. And honestly, I can't wait for our second annual Couch Potato Awards year because it's gonna be so damn good. That's a whole year of TV, and yeah,
Yeah, because we
excited.
got Euphoria, which I'm not high about.
Uh,
Um,
yeah, I'm talking about the trailer. Yeah,
I'm not high about. We have The Boys,
yeah,
another TV show where I don't know if they're gonna land the plane. I
yeah.
do
Last
not
season,
know.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
I do not
fourth
know
last
because I
season.
think and I'm not the traditional man of like the what they say about men is like, oh, you only like action stuff and like
Mm.
you know, men only like action movies and they don't care about anything else. And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not that sort of individual, but
Mm.
I did see a report where the Eric Kripke, he's the showrunner for The Boys. He's also the showrunner for Supernatural that was on for like 35 years.
Mhm.
But he basically said how, you know, we're on an Amazon budget. Like, we can't have just, you know, crazy action scenes
Mhm.
all the time. And I'm like, it's a
Amazon is a
show.
billion-dollar company.
Also, it's a superhero show. Like, they're shady and horrible individuals, but it's also like a superhero show.
You
Like,
gotta up and away. Get a goddamn string and make them run through the damn bitch.
like,
I don't care.
you
I don't
telling me you would what they used to do in Marvel when Black Widow used to talk to the Hulk to calm him down? Like, that's what Butcher is gonna do to Homelander? Like, hey, like, don't kill everybody. Like, let's all, can't we all just get along? Like,
Jeez.
come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. Then there's that other show. I don't remember the name of it, but it has,
Or
you know, Daniel from Insecure, and then it has that guy who's
Netflix
playing.
coming up.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
seen a trailer. I don't even know if there's a trailer out. But you know, we're gonna be watching a lot of TV. So as
Yeah.
you said, the second annual Couch Potato Awards is gonna be very interesting. And
Yeah.
then especially even from like even though we don't cover that many movies, but
Yeah. We're gonna
it's a
try. We're gonna try the best we can.
are we
If
are
if
we
if the people are saying it's hot, Imma have to tap in and see why it's hot, and if I say it's not, it's not.
we shall see. We shall see. But if you was I think this is the longest recording we ever done. I could be wrong because I feel like I
It's
said
something
this
else.
before.
It's something else
Yeah,
to
yeah,
getting close.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're still tapped in, make sure you tap, like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. As we mentioned on the top of the show, we're only a few subscribers away from 500 on YouTube. That's a big accomplishment for two people that are not social media darlings. Y'all do not
Oh,
see me on social media.
wow.
This show takes a lot of work.
Yeah.
It's a lot of planning. It's a lot
Yeah.
of discussion. It's a lot of editing. And I'm not somebody who's, you know, a video wizard. I learned this all on the fly in a
Yeah.
manner of a few weeks.
Yeah.
So, you know, bear with us. The show has grown in so
Yeah.
many different ways. It's a lot of work that goes into it. So we definitely appreciate everybody that tunes in. We appreciate everybody that leaves comments. And we will appreciate everybody that taps into us, you know, moving forward in this journey. And we definitely have some things in the pipeline of like ideas and concepts that
Oh,
we want
I can't wait for our meeting tomorrow.
to figure out in the coming months. So, you know, we really want to like build a community, really grow this in the way that we think we can grow this. And,
Yeah.
you know, maybe we'll even, you know, tap in and have, you know, guests and be on other people's shows and like really start expanding in that sort of way. But, you know,
That is so crazy. Oh god. It's like I
hey,
never starting this, I didn't think that's what it would be in 6 months. So,
Mama said there'd be days like this. So we here now. We here now. And it's the age of Aquarius, so it only makes sense. What you
like
thought this was.
I said in the beginning of this episode, I'm about to start popping my shit a
Hey,
little bit more for 2026 for a reason. So, yeah.
exactly. But yeah, we appreciate everybody for tuning in. We're gonna stop yapping now because we got shit to do, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.